Hey everyone, Don Cruikshank here from DC Leadership Training and Consulting, and it's Wednesday and we're starting this series called Lead Right Now. Lead Right Now. And two meanings behind that. Number one, we want you to lead right now. If you're a leader or you think you're a leader, you need to be leading right now. Now's the time that people need your leadership. More than ever, in your family, in your business, where you worship, where you work, whatever area and spheres you're in, people need your leadership right now. The other part of that is lead right now. Lead in a right manner. So many people out there are leading and maybe not leading in the right manner. And what I mean by that is that, and I've said this for a long time and about all kinds of different situations and circumstances, that the ends don't justify the means. So whatever you're trying to achieve, make sure that the way you achieve it, is ethical, that it's moral, that it fits with who you are, that it fits with your principles, your character, and all the rest of that. Lead right, that it's authentic, that your leadership is authentic. Hey, by the way, we just got a bunch of these gift cards here that we'd love to send out from DC Leadership Training and Consulting. You can buy them for any denomination, and we're selling them at 50% off. So these are gift certificates for DC Leadership Training and Consulting. They are 50% off. So if you buy one for $100, it'll only cost you $50. If you want to buy one for $200, it's only going to cost you $100. We're going to mail them out to you, and you can use them for any of our services. Two of our newly launched services are overcoming COVID fatigue and business, and the other service that we've newly launched is Business Bootcamp Survival. So, if you're finding yourself that you have COVID fatigue, maybe you want to check out that service, buy a gift certificate for it. It will be cheaper. You are essentially getting any service of ours at 50% off if you buy the gift certificate and use it. That's an amazing sale. The other one is Business Bootcamp Survival, because I know many businesses right now are trying to figure out how to survive. We want to help you survive, but also help you thrive. So for Lead Right Now, this series, I just want to talk about real quick, just an introductory video here about a few issues around leadership. And one of those is authenticity, okay? It's very important to be an authentic leader. And here's what I mean by that. I mean that when you're in a leadership role or setting, when you step out of that leadership role or setting, you should be the same person. You shouldn't be a different person. People shouldn't look at you and say, oh, when he's or she's in leadership, they're this way. And when they're not doing that role at that time, they're this way. That's not authentic. You want to be authentic and genuine in your leadership, because people will look at you and they will understand, hey, here's an authentic leader. And when you have to make hard calls, leaders have to make hard calls, okay? When you have to make hard calls, when you have to make tough decisions, when you need to call people out, when you need to hold people accountable, they'll look at you and they'll go, oh, that's who you are. That's who Don Cruikshank is. That's who you are. They'll say that's how he is in this meeting, in this business, in this organization, and that's how he is in life. And so you want to be an authentic leader, because people will follow that. People will follow an authentic leader. I know a bunch of people that have been in different leadership spheres and areas, and I know that some of them, what you see when they're in that leadership sphere is completely different than what you see when you pass them on the street. And that just doesn't build trust or credibility. I look at those type of leaders and I wonder, who is the real you? Maybe you're on a stage doing something. I don't know what you're doing on that stage, but you're on a stage leading in some type of capacity. And then I see you off the stage and you're different. I don't really trust you. And others don't either. But if you're the same on the stage as you are off the stage, people will look and go, that's a person I can trust. And unfortunately, where I first realized this was at some big events, and I was maybe had a little bit of disenchantment, because I'd go to different big events and there'd be a speaker on the stage, somebody that I really admired and thought was great, trustworthy, and someone that I wanted to model my life after. But then you'd see them off the stage, maybe it's in a mixer or a meet and greet or whatever it was, and there's someone totally different. And that left a bad taste in my mouth for sure. Even at a young age, that left a bad taste in my mouth. And I said, I don't want to be that. I want to be an authentic leader. So if you bump into me wherever, at the grocery store, walking my kids home from school, wherever it is, you go, this guy is the same guy, whether he's here, whether he's here, whether he's here. So that brings me to another quick point that I want to talk about, is that some people in leadership believe that you can't be friends with those that you lead. You need to make a separation between work and friendship, and that when we're in the office, we're not friends. When we're out of the office, we can be friends. And that's just completely false. That's not authentic at all. I mean, that's not how life works. Life doesn't follow that type of a rhythm or a pattern, okay? And being friends with people in the workspace, even those that report to you, it doesn't mean that you can't hold them accountable. It doesn't mean that you can't hold the results that they produce as accountable. They still need to produce. But some people have tried to bridge that gap by going, well, I just won't be friends with that person while we're at work. We got to check our friendship at the door. And I'd encourage you, if you want to lead right, you don't have to do that. Now, if you're hearing that and you're feeling a little bit stuck going, but then I don't know how to lead, look, you need to contact us and sign up for one of our services, because we're going to teach you how to lead in that type of authentic manner. Make sure you buy a gift card so you can get it 50% off, but we're going to teach you how you can lead in that kind of manner where in your workspace you can still be friends, results don't suffer, accountability doesn't suffer, and the friendship doesn't have to suffer. So thanks for watching Lead Right Now, guys. We're going to be bringing this to you every week on Wednesdays, this series. And if you have any questions about leadership or comments about leadership, yourself or other leadership that you've seen, we'd love to address it in this video. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to get all the newest and updated videos. And make sure to buy one of these gift certificates, maybe a couple, maybe stocking stuffer for someone that you want to give the gift of leadership to this holiday season. 50% off whatever denomination you choose. We'll mail it out to you. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and may your day be massively successful. Bye for now.